Hello, blessings and greetings, my angels. I hope you're having a great day. I finally found the time to tap into and set aside to get into the general overall energetic reading for the month of June. If time provides, I will be able to do a mid-month update or, if needed, an end of the month update. But I always try to give you an overall monthly reading for this particular month or any month throughout the calendar year. The cards in space are blessed and prayed over. As you know, I shuffle beforehand. Share, like, and comment. This is Sagittarius's general angelic oracle and tarot reading for the month of June. Following this will also be your general June career and finance reading, your ancestral messages, whatever other key general readings. We haven't done some crystal energies in a while. I think we're going to tap into that. We're going to tap into maybe some shadow work, as well as whatever negative things you need to work on or need to be aware that might be on the radar. Okay, so let's get started. Heavenly Father, thank you for creating this space and this time to bring me and my fellow Sagittariuses, and yes, hello, even my cross watchers, because I know many of you are in love with or like, or you just have Sagittarius either in your sign or as part of your friendship, right, or your peer group. Whatever reason that brings you here, it doesn't even matter. I'm just glad that you're here. So we ask, Father, to cover us with love and light and peace, bring unity to all of us, and may we find the individual or collective messages that is meant for us. It might not be meant for you today, but something that you hear today could possibly mean something down the road. That is why it's so important that you spend the time in your free time, when you take time to meditate, when you take time to purge and to cleanse and just get that spiritual balance back into your life, to come back to the channel or whatever channels you love to enjoy, to read and to listen to the full content of the videos. Because when you skip through it or you don't go back to it because you're in a rush and you don't take your time, you will miss something that could be actually meant for you. And we know these readings are timeless. You can always come back to them because you never know when it's going to resonate. Special message for you for the month of June as we start at the 2-minute and 45 mark. Trust your intuition. So a great exercise and focus that the angels in the universe wants you to practice this month is to trust your intuition. That means trust yourself, Sagittarius. Before you question me or any other reader or spiritualist, or even question God and the angels, tap into you. Tap into the divinity and security and the soundness of your heart and soul. We know so many of the answers that we seek. It's within us or it's right in front of us. But sometimes we are closed off. We are not open, right? We're not relaxed enough to let the energies and to let the universe bring it forth to us. So I pray that you find the time to clear whatever's got you all bottled up and in a tizzy. Get rid of the negativity, shed that extra skin, right? That extra toxicity, that friend that always brings the drama, the ex that keeps knocking on your door, the overtime or the overbearing supervisor, right? The in-laws that always wants to invite you to Sunday dinner. Whatever it is that's putting pressure on you, whatever is causing blockage, or you feel is closing things in your life, or kind of like not letting you see purely what you need to see. Remove it and let it go. And speak and welcome and see the things that you need to see, because you do have the gift and talents to see it. So trust your intuition, trust your know-how, trust your inner voice and inner feelings. As we talk about trusting your intuition as the main beginning message for this June general reading, let's see what else the universe feels you should release at this time. They want you to surrender to prayer, Surrender to the wonder and awe of life and surrender to stress. Okay, so these are the things that you need to work on as you tap into your intuition and as you tap into your inner voice and your inner knowing. Start surrendering to prayer. That means give yourself to God. Give yourself the time to just chill out and relax. You don't have to run around and be everything to everybody. Sometimes you just need to say no and just be. Give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you, Sagittarius, will be heard throughout the universe, and answers will support and they will arrive. But many of you, either you don't pray at all or you forget to follow up on your prayers. You're not consistent. You have to put the work in. The universe and God is going to be there to help and to serve you, but you've got to show interest. You've got to show gratitude, care, and concern. Take time to pray. Take time to be consistent with your prayer, and then be patient to wait on the answers. Surrender to the wonder and awe that's within you and to the magic of every moment in this life. There is so much great things in life, and we probably will never live long enough to see or to enjoy it. But while you're here, try to do as much as you can. Try to breathe in and take in as much as you can. Don't take your time or life or anyone else or the universe for granted. This attitude will continue to keep you connected to the ecstasy of the flow of life. So surrender to just being in awe of life, in awe of creation, in awe of wonder. Just like a child, the child's innocence, they don't know right from wrong. They don't know that, you're not supposed to like this or hate that. They don't know that because they're not taught that until adults or the world in its negativity and toxicity brings it forth to their attention and drags them down that negative path. Otherwise, we're born with optimism and glee and hope and excitement and wonder. And sometimes we need to remind ourselves and bring that energy back into the fold of our life. That deep cleanse, that deep purge, that reassurance that we've got this. That God didn't put us here by accident. We're here on purpose, with a reason to serve, a reason to live and to give, to be appreciated and to appreciate. And then finally this month, let's surrender some stress. Let's go to the beach stress-free. If I'm going to the beach and I want to be in the water or just bathe in the glorious sunlight, I don't want to go there thinking about what happened the day before at my job or who I argued with or what bill I forgot to pay. No. Surrender that stress. That's what you do when you meditate. That's what you do when you pray. That's what you do when you take time for yourself, whether it's vacation or just sitting in the hammock on your deck or backyard. Try taking a few deep breaths this month as the month goes along, and exhale to release the tension, Sagittarius, that you built up and we all built up daily on a recurring basis in our lives. Let that tension out of your body. Let it out so that the good can come in. It blocks your blessings. It hinders your vision. Let the stress go. And then you will see yourself return to center. You will see yourself be able to focus. You will see yourself being happy and optimistic again and welcoming the change and the growth and the new things that life has in store for you. So I pray that as you use your intuition and you come into yourself and you make the changes, whether it's to let go or to bring forth into your life, that it brings you to that happy place of peace, that it brings you to that sound place of love and reassurance. Well, the messages we have for Sagittarius for this month of June. Making a dumb decision. Be very careful on the decisions that you make this month. Don't make them haphazardly. Don't rush and don't feel pressured. Do things on your time. Making a dumb decision can cost you financially, it can cost you physically, it can cost you emotionally. Don't let anyone put you on the spot. Walk Don't run. Take your time. This has come up in one of the 2 messages that I've done just this week. So another reminder of how important it is in our life at this time, in this particular cycle, in this month of June, to walk. Don't run. Take your time. Slow and steady wins the race. Okay? Believe in what you seek. Now, I shuffled these cards, and that, I believe, came out yesterday also. So again, you reaffirming your strength, you tapping into the energy within you, you believe in what you know to be true, despite what others might try to tell you or convince you isn't. You have to be strong enough, Sagittarius, and know your worth and believe in what you believe in. Don't let anyone talk you out of it. Don't let anyone coerce you or trick you to making a dumb decision, especially when you know it's dumb. Okay? These messages, they mean something for this energy. And then finally, at the bottom of the deck, face the facts. Face the facts when people are coming at you sideways. Face the facts when people are telling you BS or trying to lead you down the wrong path. Face the facts when people are blatantly just jealous of you and want what you have. Face the facts when you're almost right there to making a dumb decision that can cost you something in your life. Can cost you the things that you've worked so hard for. Face the facts that rushing through life and rushing through the process is not necessarily going to give you the positive results that you want. Face the facts that what you believe in and what you want for yourself, that's what you want. So don't let anyone else tell you what it is that you want and what it is that you seek. You face the facts and come to the determination for each of you individually, what it is you desire, what works for you, and what it is that you need to shed. We're all walking different paths in different parts of the road at different times, but we're walking, aren't we? Kind of like together in this cycle of life. You want me to go to the middle of the deck? Healthy mind is a beautiful soul. I believe this also came up. So the energy and the concern that many of you have toxic energies or other people's negative ideas and thoughts, you let it set and dwindle in your mind. You think about it. You anguish over it. You let it just take over you. Work on those boundaries. Work on using your strength to be stronger, to block out the BS. Face the facts of when people are not telling you the facts. And realize if your mind is not strong, if your mind is not at peace, if your mind is not whole, it's going to tamper with the beautiful soul and energies and gifts that God has bestowed you with. There's a lot of people, or some people that you might come across this month. You can't trust all of them. They might speak a good game, but they're full of hot air. They might be telling you you can't be this, you can't do that. Don't listen to them. Follow through on what you said you're going to do. Don't let people decide your fate. Bless everyone and everything this month. The people that need blessings the most are the ones that push your buttons. Or isn't that something else, huh? With 54, the energy of 9, yeah, we all got a lot of people in our life that drive us crazy. Friends, family, siblings, co-workers, lovers, exes, the common folk down the street, your neighbor. So many people. But guess what? Those same people are the ones that need your blessings. Those are the same people that kind of need your attention and positivity. Those are the same people that need you in their life to see the light, to become a better person, to change. These are the people that need the blessing most from you. The ones that push your buttons. But the energy of sorry, there's someone coming forth, or there's someone behind the scenes that feels or knows that they owe you an apology, but either they're struggling on how they're going to come forth to convey this apology to you, or if they have it within them to do it. And if it would even make a difference if they did. Numbers. Pay attention and focus on the numbers that bring messages to your life. I just literally posted today, a few hours ago, an angel number message along with affirmations. And here we go in the general reading for June, tapping into numbers, reminding you that your angels could be whispering numbers in your ear. They are special messages. Whether it's 333, 444, 222, 555, 1111, 000, 8585, or any of the numbers that came out in the reading today. If you're not good in remembering your dreams, I always suggest get a little journal, a little pocket notebook with a pen or pencil. Keep by your nightstand or even next to you in the bed, so that as soon as you come out the dream, you can jot it down, so that, when you fully come awake, you don't forget. But there's messages, especially numeric messages. These could be lucky numbers. These could be spiritual numbers giving you information about something that's about to occur, or something that you need to know concerning this number. Your angels come to you. They come to us, but we have to be open and receptive. Don't lose your cool this month. Literally, it's the month of June, so a lot of places are getting warmed up. The heat is rising. Everyone in their life has done something wrong in their life to someone or to themselves. Even good people lose their cool. So whether it's you or someone that's hurt you or disappointed you, could be this very same person that knows or feels they want to say they're sorry to you. Sometimes forgiveness is warranted because we're all not perfect. We're all subject to error or to make errors in life. So just remember, if you lose your cool, it's okay, because we all do at some point. Good people lose their cool. And I want to think that Sagittarius, guess what? We're good people. With the card of breaking the cycle, remember, Sagittarius, this month that you are the light. You can stop intergenerational behaviors, whether you call them generational curses or taboo or just things that just seem to repeat in the history and cycle of your families. You could be the one that's here this particular time in life to show others how to break through it, how to get through it. You could be the one that was selected, or you asked God to send you here to break this cycle. And if you've taken on that responsibility, or you feel the urge within you that you want that responsibility, go forth and start working on it and help your family heal and help your family grow. Grieve your losses. Some of you might have to deal with physical losses of family or friends or people that you liked or knew socially. It's part of life. Send them on their way spiritually to their eternal rest, and take with you the memories of the love or the joy that this person brought to you, whether it was physically, emotionally, or spiritually. Some of you, your losses might not be in the sense of a person, but the loss of a job, the loss of a pet, the loss of an opportunity. Whatever loss that you're dealing with or you may come across this month, understand it, try to work with it, accept it, and then move forth. Keep your commitment, Sagittarius. Keep your word. When you tell your children or grandchildren you're going to do something, or if you tell someone you're going to be there, if you commit to a project on your job, anything where you say, I'm going to show up, show up. Be a person of your word. Wow, we got to count your blessings. This ties in with the message that we got today, for this weekly message about counting your blessings, but also being grateful. That's a very strong reminder because sometimes we all get on our high horse and we forget who we are. We forget where we come from, or where we're going, or why we're here. Take time, 2 minutes, to say, God, I love you. God, I thank you. God, I embrace you. And God, I need you. Count your blessings, because we all know. And if you don't know, well, I'm going to tell you. It's by the grace of God that we are all here, by his grace and mercy. So count your blessings. Even when you think you don't have it going on, even when you think you're in doubt or you don't have as much, I bet you have more than the person next to you. They just might not be complaining about it. Be patient. You know this is Sagittarius. You know this is it for us. We've got to work on this. You see that clock? We have a hard time waiting for that clock to turn the next second or hand. We have to understand that things are not going to happen when we want them. It's not to say they're not going to happen at all, but it's not our time. Yeah, things could happen. We could rush the process, but guess what? Then you won't necessarily get the result that you would have gotten. Try to work on your patience this month. Don't rush any situation, and don't let anyone rush you to make inconsiderate or dumb decisions this month. These two wanted to come out together. Nurture yourself first and face your shadow. The way you nurture yourself is to deal with what's going on within you, what's troubling you, what's shadowing you, what from your past, whether it's this past or a past lifetime of energy of hurt or disappointment. What is haunting you? What is it that you need to bring forth to the front and work on? You have to nurture that hurt and that pain, which is part of nurturing yourself first. We want to help and be of help, and we usually are to many. But first, we have to nurture ourselves. We have to give ourselves the time and love that we give to everyone else. Let's tap now into the energies of the tarot. What are the messages for Sagittarius as we start out the month of June? Well, some of you, maybe you are being patient or you're not being patient, but you're ready to take a risk. You're ready to start anew. You're ready to go in a different direction. You may have some people, like the little doggy here, that tries to tell the fool, watch out, the cliff is right there. You're going to fall over. Some of you could be making a really big lifetime decision. A change in atmosphere, a change in location, a physical change, a spiritual change. You could be going through this great big metamorphosis, and maybe some of your family members or your partner or your siblings or your friends are trying to say to you, hey, before you go, we know you think you know it all. We know you think you have all the tools and the knowledge to make this decision and to go forth, but we think you should maybe give it some more thought, or maybe take your time, move a little bit slower. You're so far ahead wanting to be successful or move in this new direction that you're not paying attention to the flags or seeing the cliff or the road ahead of you. So, as excited as you may be this month, Sagittarius, to either start making decisions or taking steps to changing the directory of your life, or where it is that you're going and what you're going to do in this life, there are people who genuinely do care about you. Yes, you're going to have the haters and the jealous people. Forget them. The ones that truly love you, that are going to help you, but they're also going to give you the truth. They're going to help you face those facts that we were talking about earlier. Not to rush. Take your time. Look in front of you. Just because you think you know it and you got it doesn't mean that you can't fall over or lose your place or lose your concentration and your focus. Many of you are excited. You've got a spark of light and energy in you that maybe you thought you lost. birthing new ideas, or maybe you're giving birth or found out that you're pregnant, but you're giving life to something. You're nurturing new ideas, a new life. Maybe you just got custody of your grandchildren, or you adopted someone. I just feel like some of you are taking on a real big emotional role, or taking a real big emotional step in life to take on something that you've never taken on before. You're scared, but you're still ready in the same token. And you feel you can do this with your Empress energy. You feel that you can give birth to this. You feel that you can help this situation nurture and grow. But not without thinking about the past. Just a bit. Still having those regrets. So as much as you want to move forward and take a leap of faith this month, there is a hint of that deja vu type of feeling, or the sense of loss, where again you're grieving your losses. And here it is right here. There's no card that shows someone grieving their loss and reminiscing from yesterday and what they no longer have than the Five of Cups. This is you grieving your losses. So there's going to be those times, yes, even when we're at our happiest, or we're so excited about change and new things going on in our life, right? And the journey, the excitement of it all. There's going to be those moments we're going to hit that roadblock, or emotionally we're going to have that setback or fall into that despair of, wow, this person isn't with me this time. Or this person couldn't come. I had to leave my car back at my mom's because I can't take it where I'm going. I can't afford to move it with me. I had to leave that job, or I loved my coworkers, but they just weren't paying me enough. So as you move forward, yes, you're going to have regrets. We all have regrets. There's people and things we wish we could carry forth. There's things that we're going to miss. But that's not to stop us from moving forward. That's not to stop us from taking a leap of faith, birthing new ideas, or bringing new ideas and new life into this world. Many of you are going to be leaving things behind and people behind. There are people that are going to be out in the cold, or you might feel that you're doing this to get out of the cold. A new focus, a new direction. Stuck between the pillars of life, right and wrong, dark and night, good and bad, yes and no. Afraid of the unknown, the secrets that you keep, that you take with you wherever you go, right? No one knows more than you, Sagittarius, the hard work that you've put into your life, into your journey. And not everyone needs to know. Whether you had to cut corners, you had to make sacrifices, whatever it is that you had to do. There might be some things that you had to do that you're not proud of. That's your secret. That's your story. That's your burden. And that's your karma. But you have done the work. And for many of you, there's more work, a lot of more work to be done. But the blessings that will come to you from this are very, very, very important to you and worth it. Stop the illusion. Stop daydreaming. Start taking focus. Start doing what you need to do to bring the birth of those ideas or the life that you want to have. Stop dreaming about it and be about it. You're always providing unconditional love to others. It's time that you find people who also love you unconditionally. You're reminiscing about someone that you kissed recently. There was something in that kiss that felt special. This kiss could have come during a time when this person was consoling you. This could have happened in the winter time. But you and this person are at a distance. So this could be a situation, one of the things that you miss and one of the things that you're grieving, even though this is not a love reading, if this is what is coming through, I have to tell you that some of you could be reminiscing and suffering from the loss of having to leave someone behind or someone that left you. And maybe they didn't want to, but they had to for whatever reason. And struggling with the separation and the distance now between you. We got restaurant earlier in one of our readings for this week. Some of you will be dining. Maybe this is you going to culinary school or wanting to open a restaurant or work in a restaurant. Talking about school, some of you could be going to school for culinary, like I said, or a restaurant, or going to school to learn how to run or operate a restaurant. Many of you might be taking loans for this new adventure. Maybe this is the leap of faith. You're going to take what you have and borrow what you can to manifest your dreams. So sitting down with a loan officer, a bank, an investor. Some of you might find yourself going to a retreat or resort near the water, near a quiet lake. Not necessarily a beach, but a lake. It's kind of dark. It might even seem creepy in a sense, like this picture. But the waters are tranquil. And within the area of that lake, you see your reflection of yourself. You might even see images of your angels or ancestors coming forth to bring you messages. So for those of you who love nature, or you like to go in boats, or you fish, you're around the lake, that has an importance to you. And there could be a message or some type of significant meaning with you taking a trip or being around this lake. Maybe it's healing to you. Maybe it's something that you used to do with your parents as a child. The living room, some of you are thinking about redoing your living room possibly this month, making it more cozy, more workable, especially if you work remotely, making it more fashionable or more suitable for family gatherings. Definitely see many of you flying in the sky, bungee jumping, doing any type of sky type activities. You might be buying a telescope so you can look into the sky. Farm came up in our other messages for this week. Some of you have family members, or you yourself might own a farm, or you're into agriculture or preserving or the safety and the long-term care of farm and farmers and the animals and the livestock. Watch your energies and the time that you spend in casinos. Okay, some of you could be going away, to Vegas, or you find yourself on a cruise ship in a casino. Be mindful of how much you play when you're in the casino. Others of you architecturally might find yourself in museums. You might be doing some type of research or some type of documentary, or you just love artifacts. You could be looking for artifacts or nice displays or nice museum collections to put into your home. So those are some of the places that some of you might venture out to or experience this month. We are quite over. We are 33 minutes. So we're going to close with awaken the magic of your creativity this month, Sagittarius. Immerse yourself in the world of feelings. With the energy of 3 and in the month of June, use June through August, these 3 summer months, to awaken the magic of your creativity. Immerse yourself in the world of your feelings. Have courage to be free. Know that freedom begins where your desire ends. A light-filled angel is at your side. It watches over you at every dark doorway. Remember, we said your angels are with you at all times, and many times they try to come to you and tell you things and share things, whether it is numbers or messages. or sightings or things that you hear. However you receive your messages, they are sending them. But are you opening up to them to receive them? And then finally, a difficult path is revealed. Sagittarius, as you go through this month of June, ask for help when you need it. Don't be shy. Don't be afraid. Learn that we are all connected. God puts people in your life for a time and a reason. And yes, for a season. Nothing is by coincidence. We are all interconnected. We all come together to help each other grow, to help each other in the values of the lessons that we are to learn. When it comes to the world energy, we're still dealing with a lot of corruption and negative toxicity in the world. People trying to manipulate things. Some of you, again, we get commercial airlines, so I do see some of you traveling. Also, not only on a commercial plane, but military. So some of you could be military, or someone that you have in your family, or your spouse or significant other could work on military planes, or they travel within the military by military planes. Also, usually they use commercial as well as military planes. So this, if you're a military person, Sagittarius, this is you. So you could be going on orders this month, or you're on your weekend warrior energy, right? Your reserve time. And then finally, we got in the reverse, distraction, illusion. I love this in the reverse because that closes out this reading for the month of June, and it ties into definitely making a dumb decision. When you eliminate the illusion, the pretend, the fakeness, the things that are not realistic, the things that don't make sense in your life, the things that you shouldn't allow to adjust or change your opinion or your values, you will avoid making dumb decisions. So continue to get away from the illusion and the fantasy, and continue to tap into the reality of what life and what this world is really about, and where you're going and what your role is in it. Because it will help you to avoid making dumb decisions, which can change the trajectory of your life and the course and journey and the outcome. Have a blessed month of June. Get those bathing suits out. Start getting excited for your kids to go to summer camp and to get those good grades as they graduate, and the graduations that you're going to attend and the weddings. Just blessings to all the great activities and experiences you are going to participate and share in this month of June. And as always, I hope you will spend your summer months with me here at Sacred Sagittarius Angels Answers All. God bless, and come back for the rest of the June content. Ciao.